And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. And the starting group for Chicago. Nikola Jokic is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. Now here's Pippen over James. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's SGA. Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside O'Neal. Jokic against SGA. Outside for Wembanyama. From outside, off the mark. We played just over a minute here in the first. Leonard gets the bucket.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
James deciding where to go with it. And they double up Jokic. To the paint. Ooh, Durant with a steal. To the inside. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Durant. Leonard's got 5 points.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
They need this. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Screen by O'Neal. To the middle. It's stolen. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Leonard for three. And the Hornets, another three.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for the Hornets. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Good.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Pippen. And here's Durant. Leonard on the wing. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Inside. Stolen by Jokic. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
And when Victor dunks it, it sometimes looks like a toy hoop, doesn't it?
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Back to SGA. The three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Jokic against Durant. Jokic passes to Wembanyama. James inside. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. James has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Now here's Jokic, defended by Pippen. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. Double team on James. Down low, and stolen by Durant. Leonard attacking. He gets it in there. Leonard's got 10.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Bulls trail by 8. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. Pippen outside. 12 seconds left in the first quarter here. From the elbow, and no good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be... If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's O'Neal in at center. Pulls it from 20. He can't get it to go. Charlotte leading by 10. Pippen pass to Leonard. Back to Pippen. Takes a three. James with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. Inside. Outside for Wembanyama. Wemby showing off the range.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen to the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
James passes to O'Neal. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Leonard. Now here's SGA. Check by James. To the paint. Offensive rebound. Wemby putting on a show.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Leonard on the wing. Here's Pippen. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Antetokounmpo for 3, and the rebound goes to Charlotte. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pippen with it. James is there. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Leonard's got 14 points.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
Jokic passes to Antetokounmpo. 1:27 left to play in the first half. The jump hook. Tipped. Now Leonard. 14 points for him. Now here's Pippen. Right side, SGA. Pippen outside. Launches a 3. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. The Bulls trail by 7. To the middle. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Durant. Chamberlain. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Pass to Wembanyama. James outside. Fades and shoots. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Pippen pass to Leonard. Durant with it. No points so far. Nifty move. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Charlotte, Kevin Durant. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. And so here is Chicago. 1 second left. No good there. And so it's Charlotte ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Kevin Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Pippen in at the point. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Bulls.
And Jokic drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Leonard on the wing. There's the 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Wembanyama, screen on Durant. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Durant's shot is off. Bulls trail by 9. Oh, Durant with a steal. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pippen, the pass to Leonard. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo covering. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Too much Giannis.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Pass to Pippen. And that one is stuffed right through.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
The Bulls trail by 9. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
James, left side. Great D that time from Pippen.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And the Hornets with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Durant's shot is off.
Don't underestimate James defensively. He can put the clamps on you when he wants.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it, right?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. The Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Antetokounmpo. got a piece of it. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pippen, pass to Leonard. There's the triple. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Inside, here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, it's almost like pick your poison with Jokic in the pick and roll. He's a master of these sets.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pippen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
James, outside. SGA with a steal. Here's Pippen. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pippen's got 8.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. .56 seconds left in the third quarter here. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Pass to Durant. Now Leonard. Here's Chamberlain. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. And the dunk by Jokic. Hornets leading by 9. Here's Pippen. Give him 8. And there's the drive. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Well, through 3 quarters of play. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bulls. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Wembanyama. James is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. Leonard against Wembanyama. Leonard passes to Chamberlain. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
James finds Wembanyama. Now Jokic. And they double up Jokic. The 3 from Wembanyama. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Leonard outside. Let's go with a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
James against SGA. Pippen outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up! Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Jokic. Down low. Takes one from 10 feet. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Charlotte leading by 6. Pippen, pass to Leonard. Durant with a screen on Jokic. Yes, sir, with the three.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Timeout, Bulls.
Well, look, their ball security has been non-existent. They have to calm down and do a better job taking control of the ball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect a pace to pick up.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Outside Durant. Fires the three. Oh, it doesn't go. The Bulls trail by 9. Antetokounmpo. And yes, sir. In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Shoots from 8. Rejected by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
Ooh, LeBron, strong like bull.
Oh, easy to see why LeBron has the ball in these moments. He's dependable at coming through for his team.
Leonard! Oh, off target from downtown. The Bulls trail by 5. Outside Jokic. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Now Jokic. Oh, no good. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Leonard. Wembanyama against Durant. Pippen outside. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Antetokounmpo. Oh, money!
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Double team on Leonard.
Chicago foul. Shaquille O'Neal. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
James. It falls!
Who else but LeBron could pull that off, keeping his cool and delivering in the clutch.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Line for Charlotte. Scotty Pippen.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the first.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. James Outside. Knocks down the trifecta.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Hey, talk about a cool customer. Icing this one with some clutch free throws.
Antetokounmpo! And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And time now to present our player of the game.
it's the Kings to start out. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. They've got Paul George. Artest is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Mutombo in at the 5 spot.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now, here is Artest. Holmgren sets the screen for Curry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Johnson finds Jordan. Back to Johnson. Pass to Bird. Here's Jordan. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Artest. Here's Charlotte now. Back to Curry. Shoots over Johnson. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Artest.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Jordan outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Holmgren. Pass to George. Over Johnson. Jordan with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Olajuwon outside. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Artest. Now, Jordan. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
George against Johnson. And George kicks to Artest. Rebound by Johnson. The Kings leading. Bird looking it over. Pass to Jordan. The Hornets pull it in.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Holmgren against Olajuwon. Artest on the way. Good, and Curry gets the assist. It's a tie ball game.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Bird outside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here is Artest. Back to Curry. From outside the arc, buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 5 now.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Holmgren against Olajuwon. Johnson, the pass to Olajuwon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
At the top of the key, Holmgren. On its way from Curry for 2. No good there. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Bird kicks to Johnson. Outside Jordan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat him.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. Here's Holmgren. And here's George for 3. And so Bird will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 3-point lead. Johnson surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the layup's good off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's Sacramento. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Olajuwon is out there with Bird. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Kareem. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Now, here's Johnson. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. The 3. And it's Artest missing. Kings leading now by 5. Here's Jordan. It's good from about 19 feet. Jordan's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Kings. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Holmgren with the bounce pass. Outside for Artest. 5 to shoot. Mutombo sets a screen. Shoots from 14. And that's good for 2. Artest's got his second basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And he gets the bucket. Bird's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Kings.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here is Artest. Back to Curry from past the arc. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now tonight. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here's Curry, following the score by Hakeem Olajuwon. Pass to Artest. Back to Curry. There's the triple. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Jordan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And George, here we go. And stolen by Olajuwon. Magic driving in. Great play by Bird to set it up.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now, here's Holmgren. He has yet to score. Mutombo dishes to Curry. And again, the Hornets missing. Sacramento leading by 11. Here's Jordan. Jordan punishing them inside.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Holmgren kicks to Artest. And stolen by Jordan. Michael Jordan glides in for two at the other end.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Now here's Jordan. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for 2, Michael.
Free throw good, Jordan. And both free throws good for Jordan. Hornets trail by 17. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Mutombo sets a screen. Pass to George. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Charlotte no good that time either. And so it's the Sacramento Kings out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Hornets trail by 17. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. They've got Artest. Paul George is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Mutombo. And at the 5 down low. Curry passes to Artest. Holmgren outside. And here is Curry. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game. Holmgren the pass to Artest. And Curry has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it from 20. Jordan with the rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Curry outside. Here's Mutombo, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
Johnson the pass to Olajuwon. George against Bird. Back to Olajuwon. Fades away. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Olajuwon's got 6.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks, he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Curry kicks to Artest. Back to Curry. Gets a very good look and converts. 7 points in the game.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Johnson, the pass to Olajuwon. Bird against George. Pass to Jordan. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Hornets trail by 15. Artest dishes to Curry. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lets the three fly. Another miss by Curry. Curry's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. Johnson, the pass to Jordan. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 1:54 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Bird. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist. Bird's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here is Artest. 6 to shoot. On its way from Curry for 2. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Johnson. Here's Jordan. Again, Sacramento.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 9. And shot on the way. Again, the Hornets score.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside, Olajuwon. Bird against George. Back to Olajuwon. 7-foot shot. The Hornets pull it in. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Curry deciding where to go with it. Another miss by Curry. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jordan is out there with Johnson. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's Bird. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Artest with the ball. Curry wide open. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Olajuwon finds Bird. Back to Olajuwon. And the rejection by Holmgren. Curry passes to George. Back to Curry. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Johnson. Magic on the finishing end in transition.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Inside, stolen by Artest. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Jordan outside. Jordan gets it to go inside.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Holmgren and get the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Johnson fires. Misses the three. Hornets trail by 13. Artest with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Curry is inside. Jordan on him. And stolen by Jordan. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Jordan. Here's Bird.
2 minutes remaining.
Now, Abdul-Jabbar. Standing tall, Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Artest against Jordan. Now George, 6 on the shot clock. Holy cow! What a bailout!
How about the poise under pressure? George's basketball IQ is as good as it gets.
Timeout, Sacramento. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Olajuwon inside, defended by Holmgren. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Here's George. And the three misses. Now Johnson. Left side, Jordan. Now Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Mutombo. Now Holmgren pulls the trigger. Johnson rips down the board. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good on the basket.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. Now Curry shoots. Oh, and wide open, nails the J. 17 points was their biggest margin. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Michael Jordan.